Hello, what's up guys, I'm Kyle from KGR. And it's time for a monthly pickups, and it's probably been like 2-3 months since I've done one, cause here I picked up seriously little to none. I can get a monthly pickups done in like less than a minute in the past 2 months. Like, it was terrible. But I picked up a decent amount of things now, so it's time for me to show everything I picked up in the last 3 months. Or is it 2 months? Fuck, I don't know. Okay, I don't know when exactly I picked these up, but I know it was in between April and May, and I only picked up like 2 or 3 things. So let me just grab those quick. If you guys don't know, I am a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot, and yes, I'm super excited for the remaster. The Skylanders thing, I'm meh about. But anyway, I love me some Crash Bandicoot, and here my friend Eric, he's like one of my best friends, he hooked me up with a demo disc of Crash Bash and Spyro Year of the Dragon. Year of the Dragon is probably one of my favorite Spyro games out of the trilogy. I never got to play Ripto's Rage, unfortunately, so poop. But still, I never had this, and this is really, really awesome. I didn't play it because I already have both of the games, but still, the fact that I have this is like super duper sweet. So thank you, Eric. This is really awesome. This one I also got with the help of Eric. He didn't buy me this, but here he told me about it, and he actually ran me to the mall and picked this up. Well, I bought it, and we just went together, okay? He helped me, okay? That's the point. Here, the World of Nintendo figures, normally I stay away from them because I normally prefer SH Figuarts or Figma, but I know they're not making this figure ever, so I had to pick it up. It's the Ocarina of Time Link, and it's a decent figure, I'm not gonna lie. The shield is the only thing I hate about it, and the articulation isn't as great as, the Skyward Sword Link. It is pretty good. I do recommend this figure. If you love Ocarina of Time, this is the best Ocarina of Time figure you're ever gonna find. And also, Spencer's just came out with a Shadow Link. That I'm debating on getting, but it's $20, which really sucks, but oh well. I'm probably gonna pick it up. We'll see what happens. And I also picked up Uncharted 4. This is seriously the most beautiful game I've ever played in my life. And if you have a PS4, you gotta have this. And also pick up the Nathan Drake collection. That's a beautiful collection as well. The only thing I hate about the Nathan Drake collection is the fact that it runs at 60 FPS, which normally is a good thing. But this game only runs at 30 frames a second. So going from that and then playing this, it's gonna be like, what the heck? But it's still a beautiful game. Highly recommend it. And I also picked up Mirror's Edge Catalyst, but I picked that up digitally though, so I don't have a case for it. So, oh well. And now for the things that I picked up in June. Here, it was my birthday in June, and here my friend Eric went to a Comic-Con around my area, and here he found something that I had when I was a kid, and I don't have it anymore. And here, did you ever see the Evel Knievels from the 70s, where you rev it up on a thing and then it goes off on a ramp? Well, when I was a kid, they made one based on Crash Warped, and here it is. And I do have the launcher for it. The launcher is up on the shelf behind some other figures. And unfortunately, it doesn't have the ramp, but the thing still does function, and I freaking love this. The handlebar did break, unfortunately, but this is absolutely freaking badass. I love this so much. Like, when I saw this, I was like smiling, like I was like almost about to cry because it's from my childhood. And Eric's, I'm like, oh my god, Kyle, oh, like. And the figure's articulated too. Now, I know Resource did make a Crash figure based off this costume with Coco. I think it was a combo pack. But it's quite honestly the rarest Crash Bandicoot figure ever because I've never seen it. Ever. Anyway, thank you, Eric, so much. This thing is so awesome. I also picked up the SH Figuarts Bowser. Now, I did a review on this. Long story short, the thing is overpriced and I'm not happy with the scale of it. But the detail on it, I absolutely love. So, if you're going for a complete SH Figuarts collection, for Mario that is, then you totally gotta pick up this figure. You probably already did. But if you're just looking for a regular Bowser figure, I'd probably recommend looking for the World of Nintendo one because it's more to scale and it's a little bit cheaper. But with the eBay prices, it's only a difference between like $10 or $20 between this one and the World of Nintendo. And it also had a diorama playset, which came with a few enemies, which I'm not going to lie, it was really cool of them to bring these ones in. Unfortunately, I wasn't really happy with the price because they just keep getting more expensive. But we got a Hammer Brother. Unfortunately, it's not articulated, but you can take the hammer out and you can put it on a stand so it looks like he's throwing it. But it would be nice if you could actually make it look like he legit threw it, though. But oh well, so it's a very cool figure. We also got a Spiny, which is a Spiny. Not too much detail on it. It looks really great. But what also looks great beside the Spiny, or should I say on top of the Spiny, is the Lakitu, which I almost dropped. This Lakitu is absolutely freaking badass. Like, the cloud itself is pretty hollow, but the figure does have some weight to it. And it looks great. I love how the goggles actually have a little bit of plastic on there, so it looks like real goggles. And, like, oh man, this thing is absolutely badass. I don't know which is cooler, that or the Hammer Brother. Like, I don't know, but this is cool. I actually just did a review for this. It's the Figma Yami Yugi. Like, this figure is seriously my favorite Figma of all time now. Like, it does have a few problems. Like, the stand does not want to stay in the cape, and the cards have a little bit of a hard time staying inside sometimes, so be careful with that. And after rewatching my review of this figure, I figured out a way to optimize my figure reviews better, so they will be shorter and hopefully a little bit more professional. So, like, unfortunately, this review is meh. Like, I did a decent job doing it. I promise the figure reviews will improve. But the next figures I'm gonna be picking up, though, I don't know. I might pick up the Figma Yuki, I believe, from Sword Art Online. It depends on how much it goes for, because it's some Japanese Expo exclusive thing, and it's gonna be expensive most likely. But I will try my best to pick it up because I do want to go for a complete Sword Art Online collection. So we'll see. We'll see. There's a few things I can't really show off on camera because they're too big. But here, there's a lot of not Figmas. They came out with a bunch of Nendoroids that I couldn't get. Like, they came out with a Nendoroid, Mega Man, Kirby, Marth, and there's like so many figures that I wanted to get, and there's quite a few games I wanted to get too. But I had to pass up on all of them because I saved up for a car. Now I'm gonna hopefully have a picture up here of the car, and it's a 2000 Hyundai Sonata. Here, it only had like 60,000 miles on it, and I got it from my landlord for $1,500. And here, before I bought it, he got it inspected, so I don't have to worry about that for like another year. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it runs like a dream, and I freaking love it. It's a perfect first car. It also has a sunroof. It has automatic windows and stuff. Like, it's here, our cars that we have all have the, you have to manually roll it down. And like, my dad agrees that I have the best car out of the whole family. Like anybody in the household. Like, yeah, it's awesome. I freaking love it. I also got myself a new laptop. Here, the laptop I was using, here I belong to a charity group called Red Hat Games, where we partner up with other charities to raise money for them, whether it be through gaming tournaments, gaming marathons, or anything in nerd culture. And here, when we streamed the game marathons, here we would have to use my laptop in order for us to stream. And that was my workstation. So if anything were to happen to that, I was completely screwed. So I ended up buying myself a new gaming laptop because plus I wanted to get something that was a little bit more powerful anyway. And I got myself a Lenovo IdeaPad Y700. I think it's supposed to be a touchscreen laptop, but the one I got, the touchscreen doesn't work for some reason. It's still under factory warranty, so I'm gonna play along with it for a while, just have fun on my laptop, and then eventually I will send it in to get the touchscreen working again. It's supposed to be like a little over $1,000, and I paid $730 for it, and I'm happy with it. Here, I had to upgrade the RAM, no. I tried upgrading it to 16 gigs, but here there's 2 4 gig sticks in there, and I only ordered one 8 gig stick, because I thought there was only one 8 gig stick in there. But right now it has 12 gigs of RAM. So the specs, it has obviously 12 gigs of RAM, I already said that. It has Intel Core i7 6700HQ. It also has an NVIDIA GTX 960M with 4 gigs of VRAM. It has a terabyte hard drive, and it has a little bit of an SSD in there, I think, because there's part of the hard drive that's dedicated to the OS that you can see in my computer thing. So it is a beast of a laptop, and I was hoping it would render my videos super quick, but unfortunately it doesn't. But it still renders them a little bit faster than my old laptop, and the thing's a powerful beast, so I'll still be able to do multitasking and stuff. I think if I upgrade to Adobe Premiere Pro, then I'll be able to render videos a lot faster. Unfortunately, I'm terrible with it. I'm much better with Sony Vegas, so I'm still gonna have to wait to render videos. But still, I'm not gonna have to render videos for like 2 or 3 hours and see a mistake and then render it for another 2 or 3 hours. Things will be okay, hopefully. So that is everything I picked up, and it's gonna be probably another couple of months till I make another pickups video, because here I had to save up a lot of money to get the car and then buy a laptop. I had to max out a new credit card that I got in order for me to get this laptop, and luckily the credit card's almost paid off, so that's super sweet. In the next few months, I'm not gonna be picking up too much. Like next month, I'm probably gonna pick up the Figma Yuki, and that's just gonna be in a figure review, which I'll have ready hopefully. And then in August, I'm picking up Figuarts Naruto. Yeah, I'm not gonna be picking up much at all. Let me know in the comments, which do you think is the coolest thing I picked up so far? I honestly think the Figma Yuki, the Figma Yugi. Oh, holy crap, that's a little bit of a tongue twister. The Figma Yugi is probably the coolest thing I picked up, like, that I shown off, like, physically. But I don't know what's cooler, the car or the laptop. Probably car. Like, I think the car is seriously the coolest thing I picked up so far, because I can drive now, sort of. I have my permit, but I still gotta get my license and stuff. I gotta drive more, and yay. If you're new and you like what you saw, then like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, which, to be honest, you don't really have to follow me on Twitch anymore, because I'm streaming to YouTube anyway. I stream on Twitch to get new viewers from Twitch to come to my YouTube. So just follow me on my social media in the description, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.